Picture yourself walking into a room full of people. Maybe it's a social gathering, perhaps a work event. The air hums with a symphony of conversations, laughter, and the gentle clink of glasses meeting in toasts. Now imagine, as you step inside, eyes turning subtly towards you, drawn not by what you're wearing or how you look, but by an almost magnetic pull of presence. That is the power of charismatic influence. Charisma, at its core, is a blend of how you show up in the world, how you make others feel, and how you connect on a deeper level. And while it might seem like some rare superpower, accessible to only a few, it's actually a skill that can be nurtured, a flame that can flicker to life in anyone willing to tend to it with care and intention. Let's start with the simple yet profound language of the body. Imagine standing on a beach, watching the ocean waves roll in. Your body naturally aligns itself with the rhythm of the world around you. Your spine straightens, shoulders relax, and your breath deepens. These are the same principles of presence in a social setting. When you stand tall, open, and relaxed, you communicate confidence. You signal that you are approachable and that you are someone worth engaging with. Your body becomes an invitation, drawing others into your orbit. Now visualize an artist painting. Each brushstroke, deliberate and thoughtful, adds layers to the canvas, creating depth and intrigue. This is akin to how we use eye contact in conversation. It's an art, giving just enough to show interest, but not so much that it becomes uncomfortable. Those who master this are able to create a silent dialogue that speaks louder than words. It's the brush of eyelashes that says, "I see you, I'm listening, and you matter." Speaking of listening, let's delve into the realm of emotional intelligence, a cornerstone of charisma. Picture yourself listening to a symphony. Each instrument adds to the collective beauty, and discerning the subtleties requires focus and presence. When we listen to others with the same level of attentiveness and empathy, we gift them the experience of feeling truly heard. You become an active participant in their story, acknowledging not just their words, but the emotions wrapped within them. This is where real connections are born. Imagine a sunflower turning towards the light, following the sun across the sky. It instinctively leans towards warmth. People are not so different. They are drawn to warmth in the form of empathy and genuine kindness. When you approach interactions with a mindset of understanding rather than judgment, you create an environment where people can thrive. You become someone they trust and want to be around, much like that sunflower seeking the light. Confidence is another vital ingredient in the charismatic mix, but it's often misunderstood. Picture a tree, deeply rooted but flexible, swaying in the wind. True confidence is not about being unmovable. It's about having a sturdy foundation of self-awareness and authenticity, while remaining adaptable to the ever-changing dynamics of human interaction. It's about speaking your truth, but with grace and humility, allowing others to feel safe doing the same. Think of persuasion like a gentle stream carving its path through rock over time. It's not about force or pressure, but about finding the path of least resistance. When you frame your ideas in ways that are relatable and relevant to others, you guide them to new perspectives with ease. It's less about winning an argument and more about inviting someone to stand beside you and see the view from your vantage point. To weave all these elements together, envision a dancer moving seamlessly across a stage, each motion a blend of precision and inspiration. This is how charismatic influence works in daily life, a dance of posture, eye contact, empathy, confidence, and persuasive storytelling. It's the harmony between self-expression and the deep understanding of others. Finally, take a deep breath and imagine yourself in a garden, surrounded by the vibrant colors and scents of blooming flowers. Each bloom, unique and radiant, contributes to the overall beauty of the garden. Likewise, every person you meet adds richness to the tapestry of your life. Your ability to inspire and influence through charisma is not just a gift to others, but a gift to yourself, allowing for profound connections and personal growth. As you navigate your world, remember that charisma is not about shining brighter than others, but rather about lighting up the spaces you inhabit, making them warmer, welcoming, and more alive. Reflect on the moments in your life where you felt truly seen and heard, and consider how you can offer that same gift to others. It's in these moments that charismatic influence becomes a powerful force for good, transforming the ordinary into the extraordinary. As we continue this exploration of charismatic influence in daily life, let's delve into an often overlooked but profoundly impactful aspect: the power of listening. Now, I know we often talk about speaking when we discuss charisma, the way our words can captivate a room, inspire change, or foster connection. But, as many wise voices have suggested throughout history, the real magic often lies in the ears more than the lips. Reflect on a time when someone truly listened to you. I mean, really listened, with an attentiveness that made you feel seen and understood. There's a warmth in that experience, a kind of unspoken bond that forms when someone gives you the gift of their full presence. This is a crucial component of charisma that often goes unnoticed because it's quieter, less showy. Being a charismatic listener means going beyond the superficial nods and murmured acknowledgments. It's about engaging your whole being in the process. It means not just hearing the words, but also picking up on the underlying emotions, the pauses, and even the silences that carry their own weight. It might seem simple, but this kind of active listening can be transformative, not just for your relationships, but for your own understanding and growth. Let's take a moment to consider how you can cultivate this skill. Next time you're in a conversation, challenge yourself to resist the urge to formulate your response while the other person is speaking. Instead, focus entirely on what they are saying. Notice the tone of their voice, their body language if you're in person, or the subtle nuances in their expression if you're on a video call. Ask clarifying questions that show you're genuinely engaged and interested. When you practice this kind of listening, you're not just absorbing information, you're acknowledging the other person's value, and that acknowledgement is incredibly powerful. There's an art to responding too. When someone feels truly heard, they are more open to your ideas, more receptive to your influence. Your responses, therefore, carry more weight. They resonate. You don't need to have all the answers or say the perfect thing. Often just being there, fully present and attentive, is enough to build trust and foster a deeper connection. Charisma, after all, isn't about dominating a conversation or dazzling others with our brilliance. It's about creating a space where real, meaningful exchanges can happen. It's about being present, being real, and being open. This kind of influence isn't about controlling others. It's about empowering everyone involved to share and grow. So as you go about your everyday interactions, whether at work, at home, or in social settings, try to embody this form of charismatic listening. Notice how people respond to you when they feel genuinely heard. Observe the shifts in your conversations, the depth that begins to emerge, and the mutual respect that blossoms. These changes won't just enhance your influence, they'll enrich your life and the lives of those around you. In every interaction, there is potential for connection and understanding. Charisma helps unlock that potential, making our daily lives more vibrant and meaningful. As we continue this journey of developing our charismatic influence, remember that small changes in how we listen and engage can lead to significant transformations in how we relate to the world. Until next time, let your curiosity and presence be your guiding light. As we continue our exploration of charismatic influence in daily life, let's delve deeper into the subtle yet powerful art of presence, being truly present with those around us. It's one of the core elements of charisma that often goes unnoticed, but is immensely impactful. You see, Presence isn't just about showing up physically. It's about energetically immersing ourselves in the moment, making the conscious decision to engage fully with whoever is before us. Imagine you're having a conversation with a friend who's going through a tough time. Often, the instinct might be to rush in with solutions or anecdotes from our own experiences, thinking we're being helpful. But true presence is about creating space. It's about listening with intent, reflecting back what you hear, and allowing the person to feel truly seen and heard. In these moments, we offer more than words. We offer a sense of understanding and connection that is rare and valuable. Embracing presence can transform mundane interactions into meaningful exchanges. Consider a typical work meeting. It's easy to get distracted by notifications, sideline conversations, or our own mental chatter. However, when we approach these meetings with an unwavering focus, when we listen actively and respond thoughtfully, our contributions become more significant. Our colleagues will perceive us as more credible, more trustworthy, simply because we demonstrate that we value the exchange. This concept extends beyond professional settings. Think about the moments we share with family. How often do we find ourselves half listening while our minds drift to the never-ending to-do list? What if instead we practiced being all there, at that dinner table, in that living room? When we look people in the eye, acknowledge their thoughts, and respond with genuine curiosity, we foster a connection that transcends the everyday routine and strengthens bonds. Presence isn't just beneficial for others, it enriches our own lives too. It invites us to slow down and appreciate the nuances of communication. In conversations, the pauses between words can tell us as much as the words themselves. The flicker in someone's eye might reveal an emotion that their words do not. By being present, we become more attuned to these subtleties, allowing us to respond with empathy and authenticity. At its core, charismatic influence is about making others feel valued and respected. When we are present, we invite others to step into their own power, to share their stories and perspectives without fear of judgment or interruption. This practice not only elevates our relationships, but also enhances our sense of community and belonging. So, how can we cultivate this powerful presence in our everyday lives? It begins with mindfulness, the act of being aware and intentional about where we place our attention. We can start small by consciously pausing before a conversation to clear our minds and remind ourselves of the value in what we're about to exchange. This habit can gradually lead to a natural inclination to focus and engage, no matter the setting or the person involved. As we embrace the art of presence, we unlock a deeper layer of charismatic influence, one that is grounded in genuine connection and profound respect. Remember, charisma isn't a performance, it's a way of being. It's about showing up, being authentic, and allowing others to do the same. And in doing so, we illuminate a path toward more meaningful, impactful interactions in all areas of our lives. Thank you for sharing this journey with me today. Until next time, stay present, stay curious, and keep connecting authentically.